Welcome back to Borken Gaming. Today we're starting a new series called Scrapheap Challenge. Here's a car that I did earlier in a similar way, where I went and got a car from the scrapyard, bought all the parts I needed and fixed it up. I've done that heaps of times with different cars. This challenge is going to be a little bit different. We're going to buy everything from the junkyard, the auctions and from the barn finds that we get. No new stuff, with one exception. We might buy tyres, see how we go with that. I've got all the stuff here that I need to repair stuff. We've got the repair bench there, I've got the spray booth over there and the dyno and all that, so we can make sure the motor's good. We've got our little motor building area over there so that we can get multiple engines and maybe put them together. First thing we've got to do, which will be the focus of this episode, is to work out what car we're going to get. So let's head off to the junkyard and see what's available. Oh, 250 bucks, yeah, I think I can handle that. Okay, so here we are at the junkyard. I've got a few mod packs installed on here. I don't remember what they are. It's basically just cars, extra cars that I can get. So we might see some interesting stuff here. We might see nothing, sometimes there's no cars, but let's just go and see whatever's here and see what we can grab. So far there's nothing, so that's a good start, isn't it? There's cars and there's a truck there, you can't get them. I would love to be able to do this little forklift one day, but no, can't do that either. So unusual, no cars at the junkyard. Oh, here we go. That's not one, but this is one. Yeah, it's pretty stuffed. It's a 69 Mustang. Could get a pretty good car out of that in the end. Does it have an engine in it? It does have an engine in there, so that'll help. How much was it again? It is, where am I looking? $5,709. I've got a little mod installed which tells me the actual value up here. So I know I'm getting ripped off a little bit, but you know, you kind of wear it at the junkyard. They're always quite expensive, but I'm not going to jump on that one right now. That's potential. Let's keep looking. Looks like another one over here. This looks like a Mopar, is it? A Chieftain TBX. I don't know what it's actually based on. It's like a Chevelle maybe? A satellite? I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments because I've got no idea. Again, a lot of work needed. It's a bit more expensive. 10.5 to start with. I guess as part of the challenge we should see, you know, how much money we make out of it at the end, or if we actually do. It might be a little bit hard to tell because every time you fix something it costs you a bit of money, but yeah. Well, this could be, it looks like it's got the Pontiac nose on it, so maybe it's not a Firebird, it's like a GTO maybe that it's based on. Anyway, somebody will know that, let me know. That's an option. I'd probably rather go the Mustang than that one. The old junkyard's a bit few and far between today. Oh, this looks a bit more promising. This looks like a drag Monaro. Power Cruise Edition. I've done one of these before. It's got a blower on it and stuff, and it's got, you need to have, well you don't have to have, but you can get special glass to go in the back and all that kind of stuff. This is pretty rooted as well, but it does have the blower and it's got the engine there, but it's unlikely that any of that's going to be super usable. But yeah, definitely an option as well. I mean, how much is that? 15 grand from an Monaro with a roll cage and stuff. It's got no seats or anything. I mean, yeah, it's an option, but oh, I see something over there as well. What's this one? Or is this a Camaro? No, Challenger. Sorry, my bad. Dodge Challenger. Again, 10.5. I mean, factory colour is brown. We don't need to go back to that. We can pick whatever colour we want. It's got no engine in it, but it looks like it's got a block. It's got a seat. Oh, it's got 2 seats. That's good because they can be, I don't think you can repair them, so if we can get half decent seats, that's a good start. This one's leading at the moment. It's missing a lot of parts, but in terms of what I've got and what I like, this one's winning. I've already got a few Monaros and stuff, otherwise I'd go for that. Okay, we're going to have to get an engine for that as well, because that engine is like non-existent. What engines can it have? Looks like pretty much all of them. I mean, we could buy this and the Monaro. Oh, it's got the power cruise back window on it, and then we could try and make this engine work. You can't start the cars at the junkyard, can you? That's annoying. What engine is that one? V8 2 carb OHV supercharged. Yeah, which it can definitely do. That means we're spending 10.5 on that and 15 on this. The other option too, if we go and get a parts car from the auction and it's in better condition than the one that we got from the junkyard, do we use that, or do we have to use the junkyard car? Yeah, I think we have to use the junkyard car, don't we? Okay, forget about that at the moment. Let's forget about that. Let's just go. We're going to buy this one. And while we're here, let's have a look around for some engine parts. We'll go with the I do like the orange engine. I can't remember what it's called, but the V8 OHV 6P, I think it's a pretty cool looking engine, and it makes good power. 390 horsepower is pretty good. I have to think about what colour we do. Current colour and factory colour are both crap. Literally, like, that looks like they both look like baby poo on different days when they've eaten something different. Anyway, we'll go for a nice blue or something. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to buy this one, and then yeah, oh no, I'm paying too much. Whatevs. Buy that, and let's put it in the garage for now. And then I'm going to have a scrounge around in all the junk, see if I can find some heads and stuff. I won't make you guys watch every single pile. How do I do this? I'll hold. I haven't done this for a while. Okay, so we look, what card do we get again? I've forgotten already. It is a... Fucking hell. What is wrong with me? Oh, it was a... Not a Camaro. The one that looks like a Camaro. Is it a Charger? Is it a Challenger? One of them. Doesn't matter. We're after engine parts. We're trying to make it run for now. At the moment. So I'm going to grab this. If it's over 15%, there's a chance we can fix it. So we'll do that. Oh, we need to get windows and everything. And I can't get Camaro parts and put them on, even though they look the same, because they just will not fit. Do they have wheels on? I can't remember. We'll have to check all that out. We're really looking for heads. Maybe a block too, because if we can get another block, we can get pistons to put in there. I'm not seeing anything so far. I bet you there's going to be stuff where you guys see it and I don't, that I need. Just chuck it in the comments. What's this? No, that's not the right engine. What's that window? Oh, we've got to check if we need a gearbox and stuff too. I really don't know. There's going to be so much stuff that we need. Oh, Camaro SS front end, that'd be nice. But it's not a Camaro, so we cannot do that. Oh, I'll grab that, a barn location map. Always grab them. I reckon that's going to be a good place to get some parts too. We'll go find a car that has the right engine in it. It's been a while since I've played this, so I'm a bit rusty on what's where and all that. But you know, sometimes that's good. Makes it interesting again. You know, if you play something all the time, you get to know all the tricks, but it also gets a bit boring. Does anyone remember what car we bought? Oh, hang on, that was another button. Oh no, I wasn't. I'm an idiot. Oh, I would grab this, but it's only 10%. We want it probably 15 or better. What about? How do you reckon some Corvette wheels would look on that? The problem's going to be finding four the same. That's going to be a challenge. I don't know what size I need. Like, is that even going to fit? That's 22 inch. Will the 22 inch fit on? Am I going to find 3 more of them? I don't know. Sometimes that's where maybe getting a parts car with wheels on it already. It'll have 3 good ones, not 4. Stuff like that. That's just how the game is. It's alright. We'll work around that. So I'm going to let you guys kind of manage this a little bit. If you think I'm cheating on the rules that we've set, or if you think something's not clear, just pop it in the comments. We'll try and abide by the rules. But sometimes, if nobody's watching, it's easy to cheat, you know what I mean? So if you see me doing something that's a bit sneaky, like stealing parts off a car that I already have, because that's not really fair, then let me know. I'll do it anyway, but if you guys see me doing it, at least I can say, yep, I did that. There's nothing here. Nobody likes me today. I reckon oh, I like those wheels. Anyway, I like these. I reckon we head back to the garage and have a look at this car, see how bad it is, see how much money we've wasted. Alright, here it is. What a pile of junk. Now, what car was it again? I think it's on status. Dodge Challenger, of course, I knew that. And it needs 1 of everything. This is going to be a challenge and a half, honestly. I bet it's got a water pump already, has it? No, it does not have a water pump. Alright. This will be our first bit of repair on it. We'll come over here. Let's repair. How do I do this again? I hit enter, don't I? It's been a while. Enter. Enter. Okay. What wheels does it have on it? Those wheels look pretty good. Well, I guess time will tell. Can I put the water pump on yet? No, we're not ready for the old water pump yet. But I mean, look at all the stuff we need. We need exhaust, we need pistons, conrods, fuel filters. Is it okay if I buy a fuel filter, guys? I mean, starter motor. Oh my god. Oh, we need a dizzy and all the wires and everything. This is gonna be... It's gonna be a big build. There's one thing I need to try before we do it. Oh, I'm missing a passenger door. One thing I need to try. I wonder why that's happening. Or not happening. Battery must be dead, eh? No, we're gonna start a motor, eh? So, that's the problem. Okie doke, we are gonna have a bit of a challenge here. And I mean, that's what we're doing it for, right? It needs glass, it needs a door, it needs all those engine parts. Now, if I can buy another car at the auction or something that's got a good engine and whip it out, we're going to do that. Because I think that one is just, it's no good. It's cactus. Can I grab this engine out? Nah. Oh, by the way, did you notice the number plate on this? Dragon. Why do you think it's called Dragon? Because it's pretty low. That's why. Anyway, thanks for watching. Come back next time where we'll start putting this thing together. We'll go and try and find some more parts. We'll probably go out to a barn, see if we can get lucky and find a motor that will fit in this car.